And welcome back to the Heart of Chaos. I'm Javier once again, welcoming you back to The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. In the last episode, we completed a series of side quests and got a few rewards from Batrix. There's still much to do with him, but we cannot progress any further without going out of our way. But, you remember the whole reason we came to Skyloft was so that we could get entrance to the next province on the surface. And that, I believe, is the more important thing we do today. Let's make our way to the red beam in the sky and make our way down to the Eldin province. Now, one thing I'm going to mention while we're on our way there, it shouldn't be very long, is that I am now recording in 1080p. I do not know how well this is going to transfer, but it is worth noting at the very least if the quality is better or worse. But as we descend into the volcanic area below, well, there's going to be some new challenges ahead, let's just say. This, personally, is my favorite area in Skyward Sword on the surface. Master, this is Eldin Volcano. It's an active volcano rich with the power of the earth. Eldin Volcano. In the Eldin province. Approximately 65% of this region is covered by lava. It is inhabited by a large number of creatures that thrive in extreme heat and direct flames. Please exercise caution with flammable materials such as wood and fabric. Now, I don't know why she mentions fabric. I think it's because of your clothing, and if you jump in the lava you'll get hurt, but I understand the shield. We already got rid of the shield, so there's nothing wrong with that. She's also mentioning that you can go ahead and roll or do a spin attack in order to get fire off of you. So, we have a lot more to explore at this point. It gives you a lot more to see when you first get here, unlike Farron Woods. This area is one big area rather than split into a few. But it's also less story driven. We're going to get a lot of gameplay here. So, first things first, remember you can always see your save, the volcano entry. You always want to at least activate these, because I believe that's how you'll be able to return here later. Those are volcanic slimes? Actually, do they even have a name? That's probably should bio them next time. But first things first, we get a goddess cube here. We're going to get all the goddess cubes, and then before the temple, I believe we are going to then go up and get the goddess cube rewards so that we are prepared. Or should we do them after? That's actually, I don't think we'll get to the temple in this episode, so that's something I'll ask you all. Do you want to see the goddess cubes gotten before the temple, or do you want to see them gotten after? The reason I ask is because there could be hey, actually, yeah, you guys, come here. We got a volcanic ladybug! It is a lady! It is a bug! It is in a volcano, the volcanic ladybug. That sounds like a very cheap spokesperson thing. But we got more bugs, and I'm going to collect this one as well. I believe the volcanic ladybugs are a key aspect in upgrading your red health potions. So just keep in mind there. But don't quote me on that, because I've hardly ever used the potions in personal playthroughs. I will do my research, however, before we actually go into it. Or I could just go into it blind and pretend I did my research, because apparently I'm pretty good at, well, bullshitting my way through things. Yes, what is it, Fee? Fee? Master, I require your confirmation. You're currently attempting to oh, okay. Fee is going to constantly remind you that dousing is always a thing. Of course I remember dousing. And then she's going to tell us how to douse anyway. Oh, wait. No, you're not. Huh. Thank you, Fee. You actually didn't make me wonder if you understand life. That's a new thing. Hey, hey, hey! You mess with our turf and you're gonna pay. Pay? Whoa, you're not... Yo, Led, I don't think this is one of those red creeps. Yeah, I think you're right. No reason to scare the hair off us, though. Sorry about that, pal. These monsters showing up and messing with our turf has got me on edge. They show up here and I'm gonna knock the red clean off of them. That's what I'm doing here. Yeah, me. Led. Yeah, whatever, Mr. Too Scared to Dig in the Dark. Anyway, if you're looking for treasure, you should stay clear of those red guys. Alright. These, I actually don't remember the name. I will post the name on screen if I remember to edit that in. If I don't, you'll forgive me. But these guys are my favorite addition to Skyward Sword in terms of a race. I really enjoyed seeing them, and they have really a lot of humorous parts. And oh, my rupee! Dang it! Okay, now what are you? Oh, they're just red choo-choos. You know, I probably should have thought of that. The red choo-choo has an exceedingly high body temperature. Avoid all physical contact. If it grabs onto you, like the other slimes won't do any damage, but these guys will set you on fire, so you want to be very careful. Also, she gave us a battle rating already. Huh. I only killed, like, 4 of them at this point. And these are fire keys, like regular keys, except they can set you on fire, so there's no point on bioing them. I don't know why I didn't recognize those guys as choo-choos. Choo-choos have been around since the beginning. Or at least near the beginning, so it's not... Why did I come over here? I always do this. Every single time I play this game, I come over here thinking there's going to be something useful here. But I mean, it's just a rupee and likely a heart. Okay, just 2 rupees. I mean, sure, you could come over here, maybe, but I've never found a use. Anyway, we're gonna... No! Oh, God! Ow. Oh, hey, I'm... over here. I wasn't patient enough. Now, if you recognize that animation of him going up and patting his butt, that's from Wind Waker. That was one of the things that made me realize that they were taking a lot more from Wind Waker than just the art style. It's got a bit of a more of a charm and a childish aspect, and I believe the reason they did that was because of how gruesome Twilight Princess's version of dying in the lava was. Yeah, that version gave me nightmares. And that animation, by the way, is still in this game. It's not even any less gruesome either. And we'll probably show that off at some point because, But over here, we're gonna have a new mechanic in the game, or at least somewhat new. Yo, hey! Huh? Who are you supposed to be? Never seen you around here before. Whoa, hold it right there. Are you a friend of those red creeps? Red creeps? Yeah, monsters carrying big blades. They're crawling all over the place. Can't believe you haven't run into any of them. But if you don't know them, I guess you're not pals. So what is it then? You're here to pick bomb flowers? Bomb what? Bomb flowers! You're joking, right? Those are them growing right over there. You pick one with A and fuse lights. A few seconds later, boom! You don't want to stop and sniff this flower. Dangerous plants, believe me. Once you learn to use them, they're a powerful weapon. Us Mogmas are crazy about them. That's what you are. You're Mogmas. You can toss and roll them the same way you do jars. See what you can do with those bomb flowers over there. Huh? You do know how to roll and throw stuff, right? Uh-huh. Of course you do. Use the Wii remote to point it up and swing it forward and to throw things, and point it down and swing it forward to roll them. I mean, hey, everybody knows that. See, if you're trying to stroke your own ego, don't worry. Nintendo's got you covered by repeating what you know. Anyway, we're going to use the different bombs to grab different small rewards by throwing the bombs in different places. For example, you can go ahead and place bombs normally by just pressing A. You can throw them as we did before. Now, some instances are going to have you rolling bombs. And these are going to be these holes over. That is a big choo-choo. I forgot you were there. Well, test my sword skills. Oh, wow, that wasn't actually that difficult. I remember that choo-choo causing more trouble. Oh, hi. Darn. I was hoping I'd be epic and get over you without even looking. But I guess not. Anyway, there are a few blue rupees underneath all of these rocks. There's not going to be that big of a reward because mainly they're just trying to show you that you can use their bombs in different areas and giving you somewhat of an incentive for looking around. Another thing is, in here, I believe you will have a few more rupees, but you can also sit down. I'll have to grab the rupee. If you sit, we're going to replenish that one heart I took damage from before, and that'll be that. If ever you see somewhere to sit, utilize that in hero mode. In normal mode, it's nice to get when you see them, but in hero mode, you need to know where those are if you plan to get through an area without dying and you're out of potions, or you don't want to waste your potions. You will never see places to sit in temples aside from the sealed temple, and that is its own idea anyway. It's not really a temple. So utilize those out in the main areas while making sure to keep your potions for temples. Anyway, there's another save area over here. Those are always useful to keep note of in case you need to go back to the sky for whatever reason, or you just need to stop and save. Alright, so we could go this way, but as you can see, there is an area, it is blocked by what appears to be a volcanic area. That is the way to go, I do believe. But we can talk to this magma over here. Now, one of the reasons I do love the magmas so much is because when I first saw them, their accent ideas and the music playing behind them reminded me of New York. And that's where I'm from. I was born in New York in 1995, and well, I mean, it feels nostalgic in a way. I mean, I would never want to live in New York again, but at the same time, it's childhood. Anyway, he's telling us that a person in black garbs made our way through here, but we don't remember Zelda having black garbs. She changed recently, didn't she? Huh. I wonder what she would look like in black. I might want to go see that. I mean, we should probably save her. I mean, whatever she's wearing, right? It's not like we're fantasizing at all. I'm just gonna be quiet while I roll this under here and pretend like I am a normal human being who is not taking advantage of things. Anyway, we now have a way forward. Nothing too fancy over here, aside from a few bugs. These are Elden Rollers. Come here, come here, come here. There we go. You caught an Elden Roller. These small-bodied bugs roll in a big ball of something. The way they busily roll stuff back to their nest is quite adorable. These bugs you can step on, and they will die. So be careful when— oh, he jumped in the lava. Aww. Darn. Well, at least I caught one. Hey, there's one over here. Is that one? No, it looked like a bug from the distance. Huh. It's kind of saddening anyway. Over here is going to be 20 rupees. So nothing too fancy, but you could have gotten the bugs over here, which is, always worth showing off. Alright, so let's make our way forward in the next episode of The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. I've been Javier of Chaotic Reunion, and we will continue on fighting off all kinds of creatures, and maybe even get that heart piece we saw. I've been Javier of Chaotic Reunion, and I'll see you all then.